I'm Trisha Karp from Powerful Speaking for Powerful Women. I want to give you a tip today. I'm going to call it a powerful speaking tip that you can use if you are feeling like you're just not being heard. You are in a room with people who are much louder than you, who have a lot more to say than you, and you just feel like you can't quite get heard for what you want to say. I was working with a client a few years ago who was part of a panel, and she was the only woman on the panel. There were 5 men, and they all had bigger personalities than her, bigger energies, and louder voices. And she was a strong, confident woman. She was very comfortable to be there. She was very comfortable to speak. But every time she did, she just wasn't getting it out there in a way that would be heard, and she didn't have the level of authority coming out of her voice that matched who she really is. And I thought, what's that one thing I can give her that will make the biggest difference? The easiest thing, simplest thing I can give her that will make the biggest difference. And it was simply to speak a bit louder. She wasn't softly spoken, but in that environment, she needed to be able to lift the volume of her voice to match the people around her. And so that's what she did. She spoke a bit louder, and it made a huge difference, as it does, right? You don't have to speak in a really loud way where you're yelling. You don't want it to stand out in a way where people are going, oh, what's she yelling about? You simply want to speak a bit louder. Lift it a few notches, lift those decibels a few notches. It will help you to come across with more authority, more strength, and more power to match who you are and what you're here to say. So give it a go. Really, really easy thing to do in a situation like that, or if you are in a meeting and feeling as though you are just not being heard. Just speak a little bit louder. And notice the difference. It can make a huge difference. If you need help to speak more powerfully, I am here to help you. You can find out more at trishakarp.com.